blastmusic247.com. We're changing the industry one artist at a time.
In the center.
Yes, indeed. What's going on, everybody? It is another Friday night, and I got my boys with me tonight. Sharita may or may not pop in, but we shall see. Soon to know what she does. But anyway, I'm your boy, the Veep, and my man, Mike Precise. We got the El Presidente in the house, Chief Rocka, and of course, D-Ray in the building. My fellow men, how are you guys doing?
Man, who the heck let him in here?
Who that, man? Who you talking about? Who you talking about, bro?
Oh, and look, only a hit dog holler.
I had to get on tonight. Oh, I forgot my headgear. I gotta get my headgear.
Okay. There you go. All right.
Yes.
You're representing.
Hey,
okay.
We like a SAT question right now. Which one of these does not fit?
No doubt. So, as those that don't know, tonight we have a very, very special guest. Excuse me. I could definitely say he and his crew is definitely an icon to hip hop in itself. So I am looking forward to this conversation. We got my man Cosmo D from Newleus in the building. But before we get that started, I wanted to let you guys know, because if you ain't know, you know now. This Monday,
oh boy,
the return of Rats. For those that don't know what Rats is, basically, Rats stands for Rep and Talk. You figure the S out. And basically, football season is coming back, and we have a lot of the original hosts coming back to talk that flame. So every Monday, and it's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central, right here on the Blast Music 247 YouTube channel. So definitely check us out.
I think we're gonna get as many of the original hosts as possible. One of them we might not be able to get back because his wheelchair is still in orbit.
Damn.
We're gonna leave that alone.
Yeah, no, we're gonna leave that alone.
It's like Sputnik. You can only see it from.
Yeah, we're gonna leave that alone, man.
That's not even in the museum no more. I don't know.
That's in outer space.
It's out there.
It's not there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we want to bring in my man. This is Cosmo D of Newleus.
Let's go. Welcome to the center. Cosmo D.
What it do?
Man. First and foremost, brother, it is an honor for you to come hang out with us and chop it up a little bit. How are you doing this evening?
My pleasure. I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed.
That's what's up. So Cosmo,
wait. Before you start, I'm gonna have to fanboy just a little bit.
I was gonna fanboy first, but you beat me to it.
I gotta do it because
I think we all got some stories, bro.
For real. Because one of the first things we always do, and we always ask, when was it that you fell in love with hip hop? We ask every guest that, right? Cosmo, you are one of the reasons I fell in love with hip hop.
Thank you, brother.
Jam on It. Your verse on Jam on It was the actual first verse I ever memorized. like the first one I ever memorized. You rock this, rock that, and that's a fact. Go to Jam-O Crew, rock your body like that. That was the first one I ever memorized. And Computer Age was the first track that actually got me thinking. Yeah, I used to listen to that going to sleep every
Greg
night.
Lester, what's up, my brother? Good evening.
Greg Lester's in the building. But I just want to thank you for your contribution, man, and thank you for inspiring a little kid from North Carolina to get in this business, bro. And thank you for that. Really.
Thank you, man. Thank you for the love, everybody for the love received over the years,
Disco Kryptonite.
Disco Kryptonite.
Hey, look, that's another thing. You were the first rapper.
I was like, whoa, what?
Look. You were the first rapper that I heard cuss on wax too. And I was
You ain't never heard me curse on wax, man. You ain't never heard me curse.
I don't need no grass. I
use my super breath.
I don't need no friend to cool my ass. See, that's from the day, because we were a DJ crew, and we played outside, hot sun, and you had to have a fan on your amplifiers, or they were going to overheat.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Well, you know what? When you're a 10-year-old, 11-year-old kid.
Yeah, no, they had stations that actually blew.
It sounded like it.
Hey, it was close enough for us.
I knew exactly what he was talking about. He said, I don't need no fan to cool my amps. I just use my super breath. I'm like, oh yeah, I know exactly what he's talking about. Them damn amps be getting hot, bro.
That's right.
That's what's up. So Cosmo D, tell us a little bit about your influences as you were growing up before Newleus was created.
My first influence was JC. He was a DJ out of Coney Island. I went to high school in Bensonhurst, across from Coney Island. Y'all from anyway? Y'all from York? Where y'all from?
I was born in Jamaica, Queens. I'm the only New Yorker, so.
Okay.
I was born in Queens.
I'm talking like you know what I'm talking about. Anyway,
yeah, I do. My cousin went to Dewey. I had a cousin that went to Dewey.
All right. When years ago?
Oh gosh, he's the same age as me. We both graduated in '87.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, you was there a long time before us, bro.
Long gone by then. Over 10 years, and they kicked my ass. But that's not that's just the point. Anyway, in Coney Island was a DJ, Count JC. First DJ ever, because he came and he rocked. We used to have what they called DJ. And from all over the city with class in our school because we had a fair outside and we always had a DJ. And that was the first time I saw that. But he had a tape where he was cutting up bra. Y'all know the song Bra to Mandy? Maybe you don't know.
Say it again.
Bra, B-R-A, by a group called Sandy, Cymande. It's a classic break. And I knew it, because back then, I didn't know nothing about breaking. This is 75, spring of 75. And so I knew that from the radio, and it has a big break on there. But, I knew how to play. And I heard him on tape, cutting it back and forth. I was like, holy shit, what that? I can curse, right?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Be you, man.
We talking.
So I heard that, and right then and there, I wanted to do that shit. Cause that shit was dope, because it was taking already dope record and made doper. And that has been my drive in life since then is just take what I hear and make doper. So he was first influence. My next influence was a guy when set up and we started DJing and doing crews. The best crew out there, the best DJ out there was Grandmaster Flowers. And so everybody, Grandmaster Flowers, and everybody trying to compete with Grandmaster Flowers. And so this was our goal. And then the third one was a guy called Super Hard. He actually used to write this on. He was a graffiti writer, but he was a DJ, and he had a group called Electrified Sound. And they basically, by this time, we had our system, and they were who we were aspiring to be. Because you up and you battle that, and you and an app out. Apple could get on the phone, and a couple more vendors show up with more. Your ass is in trouble. Those are my main influence. I was a DJ. I was never an MC. Still not an MC. I was so back then. This is when shit was just born.
Yeah.
Hip hop was just born in the street, and quiet as it's kept, because a lot of people, the way a lot of people dream about how it was all along the days cut and the MCs rap. That's not true. You had to keep the crowd happy. The crowd came out to dance, and we're not talking about break dances. Even though I'm from Brooklyn, and up rockers, it was basically the same as break and that you see in the Bronx and Harlem, except they didn't do floor work. They did what's called up rocking now. But even they knew they had to wait their turn. We say, okay, now we're gonna play something for the big people, and we start playing the beats and all that. But what people in the here, because everybody's in the park. Their mother, their grandmother, everybody's in the parks. They want to hear music to dance to, good music. And part of the reason that I don't curse on the mic is because then you didn't. Grandmothers in the park. You gonna curse in front of your grandmas? And everybody, because it was neighborhood thing. So everybody out there, you neighborhood DJ, everybody knows you. So you in your language, talk some shit. But you watching your, because you not lying. You didn't want to hear none of that.
You're gonna catch it later.
So I still don't. I curse him, but I don't on record. But So even the days had rhymes. I had a book of rhymes that I wrote. That Superman rhyme that's in Jam on it.
Yeah.
About 1977. And by the time that record came out, everybody in bed I knew that rhyme because I used to say it all the time, and the crowd would say it with me. Yes, so much. But I was never an MC. I was a DJ, and I was always influenced by other DJs.
Wow.
Yeah, crazy.
You know what? A question I was gonna hold till later, but since we're on this topic of like back in the day in the parks and the original days, I would love to see brothers like you in like a documentary or some kind of format, get together and discuss what was going on all at the same times in Brooklyn, in Queens, in the Bronx. This still, especially with this 50 year of hip hop just passing, a lot of this it's like stirred up controversy.
Well, there's a documentary out there called The Founding Fathers. I'll speak more on it. It's been on my watch list for years, but I haven't watched it yet. But it talks a lot about the days of Brooklyn and Queens, and we had, We used to rock the park.
Yeah.
That shit was going on years, man.
Yeah, it's like all that stuff was. It seemed like it almost seemed like everything was happening at the same time.
Yeah, it was all citywide, man.
It's just that so much emphasis is put on Central Ave.
Yeah, because
that
they store first and loudest.
Yeah, yeah.
Down to whoever
It's like
the story get first. You know, it's like this. That's the Sonic. You know, and these are my boys, and of them, and the crew. They just dope. I'm a huge fan. You know, but they tell everybody we're original hip hop band. You know, and I never thought of no shit. Go out and say, "Oh yeah, I'm the Newleus is the original band." I never thought shit like that. You know, that was the problem. The problem in the 70s, while doing all that shit, we were flicks. You know, and
right.
And all that. I wasn't thinking about shit like that. You know,
yeah. You could go back and
tapes, but record over the tape. You know? Nobody was built. We were in the moment.
Yeah, man. I mean, you could go back and find videos of I consider y'all. You know, obviously y'all are first generation rappers with drummers in the background, drummers and percussionists, and guitarists and bass players. Because that's what I mean. You didn't have no tracks.
You got it where you fit it, man. You know, anything you gonna give me something that's funky or rhyme to it. That was the attitude. That was the MCs who were on the 70s, and those were MCs because most of them they all have books, but most of them, the best ones, spit off the dome fucking night long.
Yeah,
and did it on a regular. You know, we rocking the party. You repeat certain things. You kept it live and kicking all night long. You know, that was the skill. That's why I won't you call yourself an MC. You know, I'll call myself a rapper because anybody can be a fucker. You know, so what's his name? Sir Duke was a rapper. You know, but an MC.
That's a real.
If you can flow off the dome, you should get out a true MC. You know, we grew up to understand what an MC is in the 70s.
Yeah, that was a party. You was a party rocker. That's what a party rocking dude was. Yeah. I mean, you know, I never gravitated towards that.
Like Rakim said, I got to move the crowd. You know,
right?
That's what it was to keep the crowd moving. And the thing is, in the day we rocking it, if you didn't keep the crowd moving, you had some fucking problems.
Pass the mic. Pass the mic. Just pass it.
The audience do not play. So if I can interject, I wanted to definitely play the Jam On video, because there were some questions, comments that I wanted to have with the man right here. So real quick, let's go ahead and check it out.
I can hear it.
Jam on it. Yeah, we know. Yeah, you gonna rock it, right? You gonna do it down, right? Yeah. Jam on it. Down and then giving no slack like a Burger King with the sack of Big Macs. We're throwing down and with the rockables hats on time. In your mind, you see, you gotta book it to your best ability. You gotta funk it up until it knocks you down. And when you're bumping up, make sure you pass it around. Come on, let's go to work. We got what'll make your body jerk. Make you throw your hands up in the air, shake your booty and scream, oh yeah. Cause we are the Jam On crew, and jamming on it is how we do the do. We'll funk you up until you book it down. So come on, people, check out the sound.
to introduce myself, for my name is Chili B. And I'm a surefire, full-blooded, bonafide, house rockin' jam on production MC. If you want the best, then put me to the test, and I'm sure you'll soon agree that I got no flaws, cause I'm down by law when it comes to rockin' viciously, you see. Cause when I was a little baby boy, my mama gave me a brand new toy. 2 turntables with a mic, and I learned to rock like a Dolomite. Time went by on this God creation. I knew someday I would rock the nation, so I made up my mind just what to do, and I joined with the Jam on production crew. So
hey, Superman had come to town to see who he could rock. He blew away every crew he faced until he reached our block. His speakers were 3 stories high with woofers made of steel. And when we bought our set outside, he said,
real. He said I'm faster than a speeding bullet when I'm on the set. I don't need no fans to cool my ass, I just use my super breath. I can fly 3 times around the world without missing a beat. I socialize with X-ray eyes and ladies, this is sweet.
and then he turned his power on and the ground began to move. And all the buildings for miles around were swaying to the groove. And just when he had pulled the crowd and sworn he won the fight,
We rock this bit with a 12-inch cut called Disco Kryptonite.
jam on it, 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 jam on it. Yeah, that's how you do it, Cosmo. You rock this. That's the way you do it. Yeah, like, did you see where he went in the corner and he started doing this? Ricky, 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 Ricky,
All right, I gotta ask. Go ahead, Rock. Go ahead.
Jam on it. Jam on it. Yo, I just have a story to tell. Veep and I think Veep was like here in like Dallas when we had this one station coming on the air that was called 103 Jams. Bro, for 2 weeks straight, they played Jam on it on a loop. Okay? I'm talking about all day, all night for 2 weeks straight to that song, to that y'all have. They played Jam on it.
Real talk. I'm from North Carolina. We had a station called 102 Jams. And
I remember 102 Jams did that.
Yeah, 102 Jams played Jam on it for 2 weeks straight.
They did in Florida.
2 weeks straight, bro.
I guess this is all the jam stations.
Man, I'm talking about that song there.
Not surprised at all.
That song there was like absolutely banging back in the day, and it's still one of my bangers now.
No
so
doubt.
my question to you is, what was Africa Bambaata's influence on Newleus?
None.
You know what I'm saying? Because y'all had the same type of like electronica type stuff happening there, and I'm like, okay.
Well, you got to remember, Bam didn't do his tracks anyway. You know, that's Arthur Baker and John Lee. But I was Computer Age. Computer Age was the song I was trying to get out there. We were on a different thing. We were on a Christian, futuristic Not like everybody follow Christ, but everybody follow Christ. You gotta get right, and to make the world right. We want to think like that at that time of our lives, and if you listen to the first album, most of those songs from that, we call ourselves Positive Messenger. It was myself, my wife, Lady E, Chili, and his wife, my cousin Nikki, and the four of us, we lived together, and this is what we were working on. I did Jam on Revenge, the first one, though. I was still DJing, so I didn't work the crowd, so I one of our DJs asked to do a rap record. I wasn't on the rap records because all of this stuff coming out with guys doing routines. It's not all of it, but most of it with guys doing routines. That shit like the streets, man. And I knew what was going on in the streets. So, I in front of the rap shit that was on the radio on the first record. The record I was trying to sell was Computer Aid. And they love Computer Aid, but they first put Jam on Revenge out. Jam on Revenge blew up, and they said, okay, now we want y'all to make a rap record. I said, well, I'm not an MC. I'm not an MC with J's. But I said, but fuck it, I got a rap book. Yeah, okay, we'll rap record. The least amount of work I ever did in my life on any song was Jam on it. Least amount of work.
Yeah.
And that is the song. That is the song that when somebody dig us up 50,000 years from now, they're gonna find that song and play Jam on it.
Yeah. That is true.
That's why
I got to.
That is true.
That's why I know it's a blessing. But shit. Hold up, because I was answering a question, and I got.
Oh, you answered it.
Oh, okay.
I saw it. Hey, look, I saw your eyeballs when you answered it. You answered it for real.
All right.
When you said none, that's all we needed to hear.
Yeah, that's right. But what I'm saying was when I was on Computer Age, I was still trying to work and shit on, and when I had Computer Age ready, fucking Planet Rock. And I said, Planet Rock is a hit. I know this shit is a hit. That was when I stopped working on shit and went out the shit. Basically, you're working with a limited amount of equipment.
Right.
Same drum machine, and they had synthesizers. And their influence is the same. Their influence was my influence numbers. Their influence is craft work. My influence is craft work. Their influence is George Clinton. My influence is George Clinton. So So, and using the canvas instrument, find the step. But then when you really evaluate it, you will find that they really don't sound that much alike, but they're in the same vein.
Right.
Yeah. That's what it is. That's what it is.
I got two questions.
Sure.
Number one, looking at that video, and rest in peace, Chili B.
Yeah.
Does that make you feel some kind of way knowing that song has been around for so many years and will be around long after we're all gone? Does that make you feel some kind of way?
Blessed. There's no other word for it, man. Like I said, I did the lead amount of work on this one, and damn. When I put that down, I said, "Oh, this shit is this dope. I ain't got to do further." And I dusted off a rhyme book. Most of the rhymes in my on it are from 77, 78, and 79. So those are old mold style in an old style. Like 1985. We're talking for 5 years after they were written. The only rhymes that were up to date were Chili B's rhymes, because Chili B was supposed to write, and he couldn't come up with anything. So I wrote some new rhymes for him, and that's why I hit the foot on Chili B rhyme is so different from the other record. The rest of it has those old school rhymes. They old, but they fun, and the crowd tested. They used to rock the crowd. So it's it's nothing but a blessing, man. Nothing.
Yep.
No doubt.
I always find it funny how, like, so you just called it old school, like just that little time difference, 5 years, just that little bit of time difference, and you use the term old school because you already used to your rhymes. That's the rhymes you was rocking in the park.
I didn't use that term then, that's for sure.
Yeah, but you're not the first person I've heard just that little bit of time. Remember when Run DMC came out, they was talking about dudes like Busy being old school.
Yep.
Right, and so that's just a matter of a few years.
Yep.
We got to think about that. That's
what Run DMC did, and you got to remember the shit that came out with first. It's like that. The same shit. It was same shit.
Yep, the same routine style.
Yep,
routine style.
But when they dropped Sucker MCs. When we heard Sucker MCs, we said, "Oh, that's some new school shit," and that's the only time I ever remember using the word.
Oh yeah.
That's what did it for me.
This shit gonna change every fucking day.
That was the song. That was the song that changed my world. That's when That's when I like that and It's Yours.
Oh yeah.
Remember It's Your songs like that. Oh, bro, songs like that is what made me really, really pay attention. It set a bigger distinction between rap and disco.
Yeah, well, It's Yours. That's what the streets used to sound like.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. When you hear shit like that, the quality, man. Where they're not trying to entertain you. They trying to come at you, because hip hop. I hear they say now it's a sport. Like that. I like that analogy. But I've got a battle mentality in everything that I do. I used to write beating. I gotta be up better more than everybody else. I gotta be the best DJ out there. I know every system out. That's what hip hop was. It was all about battle. Every phase of hip hop. They named all the elements. How do you not put battling as part of the element? Because in every element you got, it's all about a battle.
Yeah.
It's a battle, bro.
Yep. Every element has battle in it.
There should be 6 elements. What you're saying? There should be 6 elements and not just 5.
Battling on ain't him, man.
Battling is an ingredient in every element.
Like everybody else and all that shit.
Yeah. Hey, people don't know what happened if you cross.
We gonna fight.
Yep. If you cross, you said you did graffiti. If you throw up on top of somebody else's piece, or you cross them out, man, that's a fight.
That's right. That's
so.
It's a whole different thing, man. It's a whole different thing.
So, my second part of my question before V plays the next video, going back to Computer Age, which once again, in my personal development, that is one of the most important songs in my personal development as a producer, right? But the spoken word in that song, where you talk about computers saying they say we should put them in control. But maybe next we'll give them a soul, right? That was 84,
bro.
No. It was 82.
82.
Yeah. Now 82.
From 82. That
I see where you're going, D.
Right, and here we are now in 2024, and those words are now prophetic.
Yeah. Every time I hear that song, bro, I think of the same damn thing.
Right.
I'm talking about AI right now. Is what he's talking about.
Exactly. That whole thing is prophetic to wherein a lot of us, we had to have music lessons, or we practiced, or we put blood, sweat, and tears. And now you could just pop on the computer, tell AI what kind of track you want, and it spits out stems. It'll even spit out a rhyme for you.
Yeah.
How do you?
Oh yeah.
I've actually heard a couple or two fucking either. Oh shit! This shit's starting to get fucking good.
So here's my question to you: how do you feel about that song and how prophetic it is now? Did you have any idea of where we were headed? Because it sounded like you were really, really ahead of your time. How does it feel knowing that song is like really, really prophetic?
How does it feel knowing that? You know the shit with fucking. But it's different than what I envisioned. It's much more simple than what I envisioned. Mind you, I got computers all over the fucking house. I got computers every fucking where. Everything based on computers, you know. I'm fucking with AI now. But I envisioned because it was just forming that. So I envisioned was so much less than what it is now. But you know how I once again feel blessed. And I feel proud. I feel pride to an extent. But I've also reached a new understanding. You can't fight that shit. You know?
It's coming, bro. It's gonna happen.
Stop. And especially us as black people, we need to embrace this shit.
All facts.
Top of it.
Say that again.
In front of it. Everybody trying to find songs from last year or last decade or fuck that. This shit is this way, man. And it's going to be every fucking.
I mean, think about it. Like, you can't even file unemployment now without going on a computer. You can't even go really look and fill out job applications without a computer. You can't really pay bills, or if you don't have internet, you're totally screwed.
You're living in the Stone Age, not internet.
You're absolutely right,
bro.
The world is pressed. Fucking
damn it, everyone.
I ain't talking a dollar. You that's good for fucking
facts.
Damn near everyone in the civilized world got a damn computer in their pocket all day, every damn time. That's more powerful than any damn thing that ever happened back in the 70s and the 80s. We got this shit in our pockets right now at all times.
Out in the bush, they got a cheap
crazy. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got one.
We went on a class.
Everybody got one.
Days to IBM. To a room full of fucking computers up to the ceiling with the reel-to-reels on.
That was the room.
Out a little button on it. This state of the fucking art. One fucking phone blows that whole room away.
Yeah.
All that shit up, bro. One phone blows all that up.
Hey, is that not crazy?
It's the future, man, and there ain't no stopping it. It's coming. You can't
future is now.
Stop time, man. You can't stop
So,
time. So you gotta stop fucking around being scared of it, because it's coming. So you gotta be prepared for it.
Yeah,
with it. You know what I'm saying?
It doesn't matter.
It's there for us. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if they're going to iRobot this shit. It doesn't matter. It's no stopping it. Okay, no matter what happens, it can't be stopped. We don't give a damn.
The robot
not gonna happen.
That's easy to fucking do. That's easy.
Yeah.
Now it's just and you see dogs running around all over the place all the time. Put shit to that. Shit to that.
Yeah.
That shit, they already have it. It's just not released to the public. But
New York is getting them robots. You seen them? New York is getting them robots, bro. They're coming.
It's gonna happen.
Not just the robots.
That's a surprise.
Not just the robots. I mean, look at the cars.
Yeah.
Look at the like I live about maybe 10 miles away from an Amazon distribution plant. They're using drones.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so now they're experimenting. You hit something on your laptop or on your iPad, and 15 minutes later, a drone is dropping the thing and and it's falling right in front of your house.
In your yard.
If y'all into the sci-fi shit, I'm a big sci-fi nut.
Oh yeah. We all sci-fi nuts on here, bro.
Where the drones are like the police that are following you down the street and shit like that. They have that technology, man.
Yep.
That's nothing.
So I tell you what.
How do I feel? I feel blessed to have seen it. I feel blessed to have got my shit out there so it's documented. So somebody else can, I said that for no. My shit was like I said, I'm not the original hip hop band somehow, even though we were in years before. But anyway.
It's true.
You have to is to give you the service to know what you can continue and what you can't. And then when you see the future, the only way to change that shit is get in front of it. Get in front of it and guide it to where it's going to benefit you and those who you love. Because otherwise the shit gonna run you over.
Word.
Facts.
That's a fact.
So, fellas, let's take a pause real quick. I got something really cool to show. So let's just enjoy. My bad. I'm just trying to unmute everybody. Yeah. I saw that little piece. I had to share that.
Love that.
DJ battling has always been the shit, bro. I love to see DJs battle. I love to see them work on actual turntables. That is an art within itself. If there are any people that are out there that are still cutting it up like that on the actual 1200s, their asses need to be bowed down to, because that is ultimate hip hop right there at its finest.
Go ahead, Vic.
Yeah. So Cosmo D, we have the Ultimate DJ music review and more. Tosh B, she said, "Tell Cosmo D I said what's up. It's me, Little Tough City, little girl DJ, still active."
Nice.
So she does a podcast with us as well.
What up, Little Tough City?
What's up? Man, that's crazy. So I got. Oh yeah, go ahead, because I was about to throw a grenade in here, but go ahead before
I just wanted to ask Cosmo D a question. When the song Jam On It was released, how long did it take for the popularity of it to kick in?
Right away.
It was quick.
Right away. Right away. Matter of fact, we were in Baltimore because we were on tour, and we were with Cameo and Orion, and we opened for, and the record we were supporting was for Revenge. That shit, the air that week, and we were doing jam on it, but nobody knew it. So we done it. I think it was the second show we did it. Fucking people lose their mind, man. It just came out, And the thing is, a lot. Adam Levy, because we were signed to Morris Levy's label. Adam Levy is the guy that started by the Warlock Records. And he was working our record at that time, that Warlock yet. And he told me all the time, he said the radio stations didn't want to go on. And he told them not to play it. And sure enough, once one or two started, that's
Yeah, everybody wanted.
Yep.
So, when was the time? Did you guys ever get to tour internationally?
Internationally, no. We
Wow.
were on. We toured the country with Cameo and O'Brien, and we won the Fresh Fest.
Okay.
The Fresh Fest the whole year.
All right.
The Fresh Fest international.
I got some O'Brien questions when we get off air. But anyway, moving on.
I can't.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I got. No. I got some O'Brien questions when we go back private because I got some questions I got to know. But here's my question, and here's my proverbial grenade to throw into the conversation.
Let's get it.
You look at the subgenre of electro pop or electro hip hop, right? Everybody really talks about Africa Bambaataa, Soul Sonic Force, and then for some strange reason, things skip over to the West Coast, and you, Newleus, your contribution somehow gets skipped over. Why do you think that is?
I don't know. I had a discussion with a guy when somebody posted just and he posted that's really electro. That's not hip hop.
Wow.
You know, but you know, it changed people's minds about shit that I said funny. But no, I don't know why it is. And you know what? I'm still blessed though. You know, I'm getting ready. I'm just trying to get a social media thing. You know, because I'm the one that telling my kids, "Oh, gotta embrace this stuff." I ain't doing it my fucking self. So I ought to get on my social media game. I'm gonna address a couple of those things, and that's the things I'm gonna address.
Yeah.
You know, and just they call themselves the original hip hop band. I'm gonna call myself like the most unique hip hop act. Something like that. They'll sound like us, you know. And we would do it hip hop, wasn't all rap, you know. So I'm gonna do that. But I don't know. I don't know that question. I don't know.
I think stuff like that is because you have. I don't know. I don't know if this is gonna sound controversial or not, but I think you have too many of the same people. You have too many of the same most popular artists telling all of the stories.
Yeah, that's definitely
which again goes back to what I was saying earlier. You know, I wanted to. Yeah, man, the Brooklyn hip hop, Queens hip hop, Bronx hip hop. You know, over in Staten Island. You know, even on Long Island. You know, I was in Hempstead for a long time. That's really kind of where I kind of grew. I mostly grew up there, but there and Queens. But you know, hip hop was it was like almost like a virus, bro. so I'm like, man, you know, I just want to hear. I want to hear from more brothers like you. From you know what I'm saying. I was gonna bring up other artists from around that time. Man Parrish. Mantronic.
Yep.
Mantronic.
Yeah, who I wrote down. The Johnson Crew, the Pac Jam joint.
Pac Jam.
Yeah, man, Pac Jam. The what's his name? Hashim. Joint.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, that's jam, bro.
She's from the
it's time, bro. That's like a b-boy. That's almost like that's one of the b-boy anthems, man. I want to hear from more brothers like that You know, it's yo. We all hold Flash, uh, 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 you know, Theodore. We hold all of them in high regard, man.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It's just that when like people who want to talk hip hop, they just automatically gravitate to the same brothers.
Yeah.
And you know, we need to hear more from the other staples.
You know what, Mike?
We have more in our diet. We
You
have
need a,
more in our diet.
You know what, Mike?
you
You
need a
know what it sounds
blast.
like?
You need a
Mike,
blast production, Mike.
right?
You
Mike,
need
you
a
know what
blast
it,
production.
right? Mike, you know what it
New
sounds like?
York
Really,
Electronica.
it
Uh,
really sounds like when people talk about the civil rights movement and people
yeah,
always gravitate towards MLK and Malcolm X, which
right.
don't get me wrong, those were giants.
Always
However,
our leaders to get sidestep.
exactly,
A
Right.
whole
Yeah.
lot more. Yeah.
Yes.
exactly,
Our leaders
Yes.
get sidestep.
You
right,
got to
right.
get a more. You have to get a more full understanding, and well-roundedness. People think, okay, so you mentioned, you know, you mentioned rap books often, right? That's how I came up. I didn't come up like no. I don't freestyle. I cannot freestyle at all.
Me either.
It's books. I mean, it's you
Harris
like.
is so bad at it.
Yeah, but that's how I came up. That's what people did around from where I absorbed hip hop. I mean, you know, first it was DJing. It seemed like that was the thing. You know, my first really dabble into really into hip hop. It was an older dude that was already in college.
Well, we
Was
ain't
Blake,
never going to forget Jimmy Spicer.
Jimmy Spice. Oh
Never
my
gonna
gosh,
forget Jimmy
that
Spicer.
was one of the first. I think that was the one of the first shows I ever seen. He came to the local center. He came to Hempstead, and he put on a show. It was a summer program. It was a bunch of kids, and Jimmy Spicer came, and I forget who else. Um, oh Lord, maybe another couple of shows I remember, because you know that's a long no, that's dog. That's a long time ago. But that was, you know, yo, Dollar Bill, y'all, bro.
Dollar bill.
That was it. That was one of the joints. But you know, you only hear
Super low lives, man.
super rhyme. You
Oh my
only hear
God.
other rappers, but you only hear other older. You only hear rappers talk about them. You know what I'm saying? You only hear certain people even mention these other brothers' names.
We don't
And
fit the agenda, man. That's what it is, you know. Cats
we,
hang
we
together. And I don't blame them, you know. They try to eat. You know, everybody try to eat.
Right.
You know,
Right.
I don't blame them. Go out there. You're going to
yeah,
sell your story. You're going to sell your story with you being a star. You know, I understand all that. You know, but don't act like we ain't. I mean, I've heard from people like Scorpio who I've done shows with. Goes around out telling people, oh, we think they're from San Antonio, Texas. Get the fuck out of here! You know I'm from Brooklyn. Brother.
what?
I'm trying to tell I'm from
The
Brooklyn.
hell?
So okay,
You're Brooklyn. Everybody
look,
who's from Brooklyn knows somebody from Brooklyn. They shop now Brooklyn every fucking chance they say San
look,
Antonio.
look. Just because your joint, okay. I'm gonna say this. All right, I found out about that Bronx Walk of Fame. Right, you know about that Bronx Walk of Fame. This like it's like a Hall of Fame of people from the Bronx. My brother, right now, I'm calling you my brother. Even though you're from the Bronx, I hardly ever went to the Bronx. I had cousins in the Bronx, and I visited them like twice. Period. I never went. I hardly ever went to the Bronx. 2-3 times max. but but you need to be on that Bronx walk. Do that. Lord, yeah, the legacy of your work is. I mean, yo, when D said, "Oh, Cosmo D was coming on D," was I not joking like crazy and playing around? It's like, Is that for real, man? Are you for real? Nah, I'm like, nah. But I'm like, yo, he's serious. Okay. So it's like, nah, man, you deserve your flowers. You deserve your fat bouquet.
Used to go with this kick up there, but that's why I wouldn't like up there. The first time I saw, scratching. You know, everybody cut. I'm talking. Time I saw that was in the. So when they say, "Oh, we invented that," and I don't argue. I know I didn't invent it. First time I heard motherfuckers is on the mic going like, "Dang, dang." That's why shit is in wiki. Dang, dang. That's all they said all fucking night. Dang, ding, dang. You know, we were doing that shit. But you know, so for the first time night, the freak. And that shit, I just kept. I think that is more responsible for spreading hip hop throughout New York than anything else, because they slowed the music down for the freak.
Yeah,
you know, people can get up there and get riding on, and you know that's perfect for rapping. That's always been my thing. Freak had more to do with it than anything. But yeah. We know us in Brooklyn, we went everywhere. We didn't get up.
Hey, V, I know you got something that you got queued up you want to play, but right after that, I got a question. And I know we're up against the clock, but we don't care about the time tonight.
No, not tonight. We're not worried about it tonight.
It's too much.
I just wanted to give us a little blast from the past, and this is shout out to one of my favorite MCs. So let's enjoy this right here, y'all.
Yo, bust this out. My man Dougie Fresh is known for. Fat Boys is known for. But every time I rock with the rhymes I invent, you know what they say? I want to. Everybody get out their seats and throw your hands in the air. You ready to rock with me? Come on, everybody. Just throw your hands in the air. Come on. Yo, Phil. Go on. Hey there, everybody. People that they partying. It's time to hear a funky rhyme from me, but this monkey ain't get after this display them the way I like to say them. Instead of step of style that I use to amuse and hey, I'm the original Elephant King and a freaking sound for throwing down and you know that I'm bringing the crowd to enjoyment. But what I do, I keep the people cheering because of what they're hearing. Moving and groove into a devastating sadness. Lyrical in the mood for me. The P.I.D. the M's, the A-R-K-I-E. The party will never trip again. Please, I can turn it out without a doubt. Any season, entertain crowd, a million and foul. Homeboy making noise as I do browse through a girl crowd. Later, thinking I'm gonna make the girls get naked. I can turn it out with the foot down on record that I be able to enjoy the rhythm. The magnificent record maker of prison. The biz markets, so up. The biz markets, so up. The biz markets, so up. Y'all going back in the days with this one. I want you. Yeah. I like to introduce yourself. What's my name? Yeah. I'm a human on a short called Bitch Monkey. Making music orally is my specialty. When I go for one, girls get excited. They hear my lyrics, they wanna recite them. I know you're in the mood to go with the flow. I can play rap and records and all disco. Like Peter Billy Jean, but Michael Jackson on the churches to your record. They gon' ask you when you hear me do it. You won't be shocking to me. It's the brand new thing they call the human bebop craze. Make the music with your my bitch. Make the music with your my bitch. The music with your my bitch. How you got with the deodorant on? Come on. Throw your hands up in the air and wait for what you get to okay, y'all. And If you got on clean panties and underwear, let me hear you say, oh yeah! Oh yeah! Yo, and if you ain't on crack and don't got the AIDS, throw your hands up if you don't got the AIDS. Come on, let me hear you say, leave that crack alone. Let me hear you say, leave that crack alone. You heard up again and I'll hear the sequel. All human beatbox is up for A to equal. That's what I'm here to say today. I'm doing my beat in a special way. Making musical tunes orally. I have perfected, I'm very well known. Oh. Yo, Swan, this girl out there said you was lip syncing. Lip syncing. Show her that you wasn't.
Check it out. Make that music, make that music. Just make the music with your body. Make that music, make that music. Just make the music with your mind. Y'all like that? Make some noise!
Bust this out. If you want more, let me hear you say yeah. Say hell yeah.
Have y'all seen Biz Live? Have anybody seen Biz Live?
I've never seen Biz Live, bro.
We were doing some of his first.
Man, look. No pyrotechnics, no auto-tune, no choreographing, just
entertainer.
Just an MC, a DJ, and a singer.
Biz ain't had no dances. I seen him at 54 one time. No dances, no the TJ Swan ain't come out. None of that. If 54, the old 54. If Cosmo, if you've been there, they don't have that big of a stage. And yeah, it's basically like a walk. It's not that big.
No,
Biz rocked it by himself. He just rocked the whole crowd by himself. Every other act there, Kid and Play was there that night, and I think one other. But they tried to have a bunch of people up there. You can't really have a bunch of people up there, and he killed it. He killed it by his doggone self.
So I got two questions.
Sure.
Number one, we talk about you made the comment that you really wasn't an MC, you were a DJ, and we saw that there was this transition that in hip hop that went from the emphasis being on the DJ to the emphasis being on the MC, and then the emphasis being on the rapper. When did you see this transition, and what did you think about what that was going to do to hip hop? Where did you start seeing that transition take place?
You gotta remember, it wasn't a thing. I mean, it was a culture, but we're in the culture, so we know it's a culture. It's what we were fucking living. When the records out, like I said, I wasn't there on the first records. And probably because the first record of rappers, MC, and not DJ. I mean, Flash was a DJ, but I don't know how much Flash ever did. Was for me, as far as the DJ's true natural progression, it's like a natural progression to become a rapper record. The DJ's natural progression is to become the producer.
Yeah.
These early rap records were all produced by people that had nothing to fucking do with the culture. They don't know nothing about culture, and you can feel that. So like I said, there were very few. I can name probably on two hands the early records that I really loved. Shit, I didn't buy the Light until the 90s. Refused to play. I refused to play. But so I saw that right away. But it wasn't the culture I was afraid for, or hip hop that I was afraid for, because hip hop didn't exist. There was nothing called hip hop.
Right.
And the culture is us living. They can't get that from us. That's who we are. You know, I'm gonna be hip hop to fucking die. And I do house music. You know, I do all kinds of music. I do jazz. I do all of that shit. But when I walk in the fucking room, you know, no, that's a hip hop motherfucker. You know it. You know, because I'm from that. I'm from a time where you came outside in summertime. It just imagine this, and you hear a rumble, and you know it's not nobody's cars because cars weren't booming.
Right.
You know, you hear that rumble in the distance. Somebody's in a jamming.
Yeah.
And your mission then becomes find out where the jam is, scout it out. If they don't party, if they not find out if you can set up and battle them. This is how we lived.
Wow.
And every fucking day in the summertime. You know,
Wow.
I'm fat. So nobody's gonna take that from me. That's who I'm gonna be till I die. You know, but yeah, I saw it with the records right away, and I still see it. You know, the mass produced shit where everybody cookie cutter records, everything sounded fucking same, nobody original. You can't tell one from the other. That shit ain't hip hop, man. That shit ain't hip hop. It's rap.
Okay. So my second part of the question, and first and foremost, I appreciate that answer for real. My second part of the question though is your top 5 DJ / producers. Who is Cosmo D's top 5 DJ / producers? And I'm gonna mute my mic and watch your eyeballs with this one.
That's funny, you know. Nobody's ever asked me that question.
What?
Nobody ever asked me that. They always ask MCs. Nobody asks about fucking producers.
Welcome to the center.
Really? Because wow. All right. First of all, Ed, the largest influence of me right now. You know, so this is then all this stuff has changed, but I can only tell you right now. Now, number 1 is Primo. No two ways about it. And coming right behind him is Pete. Now I gotta give.
That's my dude.
I've got to give room. I gotta
Pete
give
Rock.
room. Q-Tip.
Oh yeah. Q-Tip is dope. Yeah.
Dilla.
Oh,
I know it.
sure.
I was waiting for that.
You 4 for 4.
The last one. No. You know, probably because how close it is to me. No, it's not consistent enough. Not consistent enough.
Drum roll.
Now I was going to say digital on the ground.
Oh, Shock G.
But there's not enough because I loved it. And it's completely different, which is what I love.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but it wasn't enough.
Yeah. Okay.
And you almost say that for Dilla too, but Dilla saved all his shit. You know.
Yeah. Long catalog.
It's incredible, and it's like he changed fucking the drumming. This would change for fucking drumming.
Yeah.
Guys that drum their whole life, and now drum is different because of fucking. He's got to get his props.
Facts.
That would be my thing.
All right, I'm gonna start throwing some names out there just for the heck of it.
Hold on.
My first one is
D-Ray.
Yeah, man.
Dude, I gotta bounce y'all, but before I leave, I just want to give props and everything. Cosmo D, you are a contributor to and for hip hop.
Facts.
You are hip hop. Live hip hop. Your shit is gonna be around after we all dead and gone and dust and robots or like running the earth. They gonna still put on, bro. They gonna still put on, push the damn button, computer age. They gonna still put it on and say, yeah, that's what that motherfucker they talking about. We doing this shit right now, yeah. This is our shit. They gonna still have it on, bro. So I'm just letting you know, yo, thank you for like joining the center. Thank you for like being on blast. Thank you for being who you are. Thank you, your group, and everybody else for doing what y'all did for hip hop, bro.
Definitely.
All right.
Brother. Appreciate you, man.
Take care, Chief Rocker.
All right, man.
And
Take care, man.
you
I'm
own your
out.
stuff.
Y'all be cool.
You
right.
own your music now, though, right?
Yep.
Good for you.
Man.
Every fucking track.
Okay, we're gonna get back to that because we had a conversation with Young MC on another one of our podcasts, and he was talking about his
Marvin no getting no joke in his game.
Look, he talked about his sync.
doing.
Hey, look, he talked about his sync, and he was like, "Yeah, my syncs are not cheap," and so yeah, we appreciated that. But names I'm throwing out. The first name that I'm throwing out is Larry Smith.
D-Ray's enjoying the struggle, apparently.
That's the first name I'm throwing out.
Larry, yeah. Oh shit. How was I sleeping here?
I got one for him.
Yeah, who's yours?
For real.
Oh,
I got a couple more.
We got
I got a couple more. Bomb Squad, Shockley Brothers.
Okay.
Their shit is original, but they didn't floor. It wasn't my cup of tea.
Right.
The craziness and all that, I respect it. Mad respect it. Just wasn't my flavor.
RZA.
RZA, when RZA didn't know any fucking thing about music when he started, and it showed. If he taken a couple of music theory classes, this shit would have been much better. When RZA was fucking dope, he was off the fucking chain. I don't know who was mixing that shit either.
But you know what's crazy though? And we go back and we listen to those records. They now try to make plugins
absolutely
to make you sound like RZA sounded in the early 90s.
And I love this shit. I love this shit. You know, right. I listen and I say, man, if I would have just, and I don't want to go into deep.
Okay.
People think I'm back there, and I'm not. I have more than my share of appreciation and love for his shit. All
right. My last name that I'm gonna throw out because I don't want to see you sweat no more.
Don't say who I'm thinking. Please don't say who I'm thinking.
My last name, I'm gonna say Easy Mo B.
Okay.
I like Easy Mo shit. I like Easy B shit.
I only got one.
Yeah.
Doom. MF Doom.
See now, because I wasn't feeling, I wasn't listening enough to the other shit. I'm not really that familiar with his work, which is my bad. I'm just learning more about his shit now. So you think he was a better person than he was a rapper, or you just think he was that dope on both ends?
I don't know. I think I never thought of it that way, but I think I do like the production. I like and respect his rap style from being a rap dude. Because he's just not. The reason I thought of him is because he's just other. You got to check the other category for him. Nobody sounds like him. He don't sound like nobody. I don't think anybody could sound like him.
Yeah.
And his production style is just off the wall.
I'm gonna definitely get more into his shit. You know who I'm just getting into because of Matt Ace? Marco Polo. His shit is too. Dope shit. But you know what? I'm going with Pharrell. Larry being my special honorable mention because Larry I should have named him because Larry and I knew Larry. Larry was a huge influence on me because we were shit same fucking time, and at that time, a lot of people bypassed that. Hip hop can be original music. And we were doing the same fucking thing. I have love and respect for Larry. Pharrell's a beast, man.
Yeah, he is.
Neptunes is a fucking beast, man.
Neptune.
And,
Yeah.
oh my God, this the shit without even the happy shit. First time we watching that movie. What was it? What was Despicable Me?
Yeah.
Happy shit came on. My wife and I looked at each lady. We looked at each other. Said, "That's a fucking hit record there." And then you hear that shit every fucking where. I wish I had written shit. He don't have to work fucking again buying that shit. But no.
Well, real talk, you don't either, because Jam on It is everywhere.
Yeah,
So come on.
But it's not like that shit was.
That's
Jam
true.
on It wasn't pop.
I
But
get you.
but I ain't knocking Jam. Jam on It keep my bill paid. So
I just want to see one of them checks for real. But
Cosmo,
but
I got.
yeah, go ahead.
Is that your? Or is that a background you threw in?
Oh, that's a background. My studio is across the way.
I was gonna say I see the review sitting there.
Cosmo, I want you to share some stories, man. I got. It's known that I like to do some research. I wish I had a week, but
That is
I
true.
want
He
you to-
didn't.
I didn't have my normal at least 4-5 days. I want you to share. I want you to tell, and maybe even a little bit more detail if you have some. The story about Houdini. The battle with Houdini.
But wasn't
Now this
wasn't
gonna
really
be
about-
good.
this is when we first started 77.
77.
Yeah, and our equipment. Yeah, we had a giant bass speaker.
Uh-huh.
415s in for a bass guitar cabinet, some house speakers, and we're battling this DJ Michael Brown.
Huh.
Right, and the battle was in White Corp Projects. That's in down Brooklyn.
Okay. Yeah, because they both Brooklyn dudes, right?
Yeah. So we battling in the center there. First we agreed we'd take turns, but I don't know who fucked what fucked up. Who fucked the next thing you know, we're in this little center with battling back forth. Playing against each other. So it's just a bunch of fucking noise. And back then I didn't know anything about acoustic or anything. I'm just learning this. My first year learning set up a system. I started DJ 76, 77. We started Jam on production, and we started emulating equipment. MCing him that night. First of all, that was building Ecstasy lived in.
Okay.
And Jalil was the MC from Brown.
Okay.
But I couldn't tell you anything about the MC because I didn't fuck about the MC back then. It was about the moving the crowd. That was what it was all about. It's just that we acknowledge years later. Oh shit, we went that night to battling each other. But that's how we ever fucking lost because I know what I was doing. So I took a table, a big huge table, put it in the middle of the room. In the middle of it's a big huge center. Middle of the room, power my speakers up on it, and I'm playing that one. Mike taught me a lesson. First time I'd ever seen folded horns. You know what a folded horn is? You ever seen the
Yeah.
is where you don't see the speaker? It's just wood and ports on the side.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it's inside it backwards, and then it bounces off of wood, and bounces another wood, and then down with extra bass. 2 of those. Not only did he have those, he was set up in a corner. He, instead of pointing them at us, which is what I'm trying to do, speakers in the center, he pointed them into the corner, which made the whole side of the room a bass bottom. Blew it out.
Yeah.
But you know, I've always been scientific minded. I said, okay, there's more to this fucking game than just piling up speakers and pointing it at people. You know, yeah, and the acoustics, it works. So that shit never happened again. But yeah, they blew us out that night.
And I know we got to wrap it up sometime soon, but I have to ask this question as well. So somewhere around the mid 80s, going closer to the 90s, you started seeing R&B producers basically jack hip hop stuff and put it on R&B records, right? So, and I'm not gonna name them because a couple of them happen to be my favorite. So I don't want to say that they culture jacked the culture. However, none of these dudes was from New York, and none of them were really hip hop heads. But they kind of jacked it, and right. What did you think about that? Because what wound up happening, we started getting this hybrid of R&B-ish, hip-hop-ish type stuff. What did you think about when R&B producers would do that?
I thought it was dope.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck how we get the goal and get good fucking music. I get how you get it. Any fucking way. It's the same thing with the AI. The way I would use AI music instead of typing in some shit and wait let the AI do all the music. I'd come with the music and I'd feed what I into AI and see what AI comes back with and use that the pieces that I, but my main concern is getting to the funky music, getting to the dope music. I don't give a fuck how you get it. It's just like DJs. Well, they're not using vinyl. They're not using vinyl. They're cheating. They're using tractor. They're using a controller. They're using the sync button. Is the crowd moving? If the crowd is moving, that's the only fucking thing that matters to me. You got a fucking crowd. If you sitting in there, and the crowd in like this, you ain't shit, That's always
brother. First and foremost, you were already one of my heroes. What you just said right there.
I've grown. I've had to grow to get there. I've grown. I've definitely grown because I used to think it was cheating. But I'm like, it's kind of cool. I don't know how to use it.
And do you think if there was a singing but 70s, I want to use that shit?
Why not?
I'd have lined up 4 records to sing all that.
Yep, if we had it, it would have been got.
I said, give me the technology. Long way out dope shit.
I mean, think about it, man.
That's your movie right there. That's your movie right there. That's your movie right there.
But think about it, man. The culture that you grew up in, the culture that you live, the culture that you live and breathe, just had an Olympic event.
Oh,
that kind of got upstaged by somebody from Australia. Okay, I gotta get your reaction to that now. Now I gotta see what happened. What you sitting? Hold on. You and your crew sitting in front of TV. You had excited to watch breakdancing on the Olympics, and you see this chick named Ray Gunn from Australia. You go. What happened?
were crying, man. We were crying. First of all, what she got fucking wearing? When she working
She looked like she worked for SeaWorld or something. She had like a Universal Studios uniform on.
And then she get up there and she got no fucking moves. You know what she has? She has remembrance of moves. You can see that he knew what he was doing.
That's pitiful.
Maybe 20 ago.
Yo, did you say?
None of us young. You know how when you get ready to do shit that you did and you get ready to get in there and your body tell you, no, you do that. So, that's what fuck she was doing.
But she like 36. She's 36 or something, right? Was she 36?
This dude said he had
older than her, was doper than her. Far doper than her.
This
She
dude
the
said
mom.
she
She's
had
the
to
mom,
remember.
bro. She's a big mom.
Oh my gosh, he said she had the remembrance of the moves without the moves.
And the thing is, my wife said, who did she beat out to get there?
Word.
That's what I said.
All these must have been garbage. All these must have been complete trash. So I'm like, I froze, bro. I literally froze when I watched it. I'm like,
I cut the TV off.
what?
I thought I was being pumped. I cut the TV right on off.
Yeah, it's like, who she paid to get here?
God. I said, no. This has got to be a prank.
It gets just easier. Hey,
She got the
ultimate.
judges. I wonder what the judges thought. The judges must have been like,
I'm telling you.
what?
Ultimate DJ music review. I forgot to put this up. Cosmo, I got one for you. Yours for the night. Houdini featuring Tayshawn.
I have no idea what that is.
Oh boy.
Featuring Tayshawn.
Houdini? Don't know that one. When is that?
And then she said, add track masters to the list as well.
Yeah, track.
Oh.
Yeah.
They dope.
Go ahead, V. V, you are muted.
Hey, I was so enthralled. I was just sitting back, just listening.
Hey, look, you had the remembrance of the mic without the mic.
Dude,
You know what I mean?
I got so much stuff I wanted to talk about. It's like it's like.
Wait a minute. Wait, ho. Mike, you came with notes this time?
Notes. I just never showed them. I always have notes.
Mike, be prepared. You gotta
I always have
understand.
notes.
He is Batman. He preps for every
I am
battle.
shocked.
Shocked. I can't keep it up. This brain don't, if we don't trust the brain, not anymore.
I am shocked.
Paper doesn't forget.
I know Veep want to land the plane, but I'm gonna be the first one once again. Cosmo D, thank you so much for coming on the center, chopping it up with us. You are, as far as I'm concerned, we don't have a Hall of Fame yet, but you are in the Center Hall of Fame as far as I'm concerned. And anytime you want to come back on, debut new music, talk whatever you want to talk about.
We forgot the music.
Anytime you want to come back on, all you got to do is just give us a heads up, and we will make that happen, brother.
Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate you.
No doubt.
I finally get my nigga album done. I'll definitely do that.
Please.
Absolutely.
What you'd like to say, Mike, before we head out?
Number one blammer.
Oh, you heard that?
Number one blammer.
You know who he is, right? So, there's some holes in this house. There's some whores in this house. That's his, that's his voice.
Wow, mind blown.
Yo.
He's the original MC for Demo Productions.
Wow.
Wait, say that again. What now?
Original MC for Jam Productions. He started rapping with us in 77.
What?
We grew up together, same block. I've known him since I was 10 years old.
That's crazy.
My screen, I'm sorry, my screen didn't freeze. I had to wake up.
Yeah, he did.
That's dope.
Original whores and that.
Wow.
Brother, man, look, man. The tour Okay, here's the tour. This is my piece. Here's the tour. Jam One Productions, Newleus, with some of the people who I call who get Johnson Crew, get Cybertron. I wrote Cybertron. Definitely Man Parish, and Hashim. Yo, to me that's a tour right now. And Soul Sonic Force. And yo, to me, that's a killer tour. To me, that's a killer tour. Or at least some kind of concert that's streamed or something like that. Get a deal with like with Peacock or Roku or something like that. Get a
or Blast.
Yeah, we're working on it.
But at the end of the day, I honestly, I'm gonna just piggyback real quick, Mike. I can actually see them doing a tour.
Yes.
With if you can combine the electro pop along with the AI, along with special effects and all of this other stuff, and that right there, I don't know what you would call the followers, because you know how you follow the Deadheads used to follow the Grateful Dead. I don't know what you would call somebody that follow that tour, but I would be one of those ones that follow.
You get the new kids. You get the younger generation too, with the new music.
Yeah, because you know what? That's what I was going to ask you earlier, and I know we're out of time. Just like what's his name, Travis Scott, I think, did the virtual concert on Fortnite a couple of years ago. I could see you doing something like that as well,
and that would be so dope.
Mm-hmm.
Anything is possible these days.
Yeah.
So,
and it's still b-boy music too.
Yep.
So you got it.
Cosmo D, please do us a favor and stick around before the end of the show. We'll just keep you just a little bit longer.
All right.
Thank you again for hanging out with us. We appreciate
it, man. Thank y'all for having me.
Man,
that's crazy.
You have put a serious check mark on our list. I mean, we're like, check. So thank you very much, man. We appreciate your time.
Got your virtual flowers.
Word. Thank you everyone else for coming to hang out with us this evening, and definitely come check us out next Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central. Tell a friend to come to the center, and just like Rakim, it ain't where you're from, it's where you at. So always keep it on the center. We love y'all. Y'all be safe. We'll see y'all next week.
Easy.
Peace.
They used to jam in the center.